Oh, Cain, won't you come on down? Wash the blood clean from your hands. Can the cool water wake us from this dream? Cain, won't you come on in? He stood at his side, small hand laid upon the plow, and the trees crashed down from his daddy's strong hand, clearing hard land all around. Said you gotta push your soul down deep in the fertile ground. It'll keep you straying from the road, begging down in the town. Oh, Cain, won't you come on in? Wash the blood clean from your hands. Can the cool water wake us from this dream? Cain, won't you come on in? Well, Cain grew up strong at his daddy's side. They sowed 100 healthy acres right on down to the banks of the river wide. He said, boy, one day when I'm long gone, you'll know what we went through, and it'll all be paid by the time you're grown, and I'm gonna leave it all to you. Oh, Cain, won't you come on down? Wash the blood clean from your hands. Can the cool water wake us from this dream? Cain, won't you come on in? Out on the eastern lands, man, that land steered down 5 miles a day, and then the railman come around. 6 guns on their side, they told his daddy they could pay if he let that train roll through the land, or they'd take it anyway. He stood by the door and he told those men his land he would not share. And in a flashlight they lit up the night, they left the farmer laying there. Oh, Cain, won't you come on in? Wash the blood clean from your hands. Can the cool water wake us from this dream? Cain, won't you come on in? Where the railman stood in the silhouette of the dead, Cain come behind and raised a pistol high and shot the railman dead. He took the railman down, and to his father he did pray. He tried to close the hole where the blood and soul were running all the way. He said, I love you, boy, now this all belongs to you, and I hope you know as the seasons go that I did my very best for you. Mama cried, Cain, won't you come on there? Wash the blood clean from your hands. Can the cool water wake us from this dream? Cain, won't you come on in? Oh, Cain, won't you come on there? Hide your guns and wash your hands. Can the cool water wake us from this dream? Cain, won't you come on in? One more time. We'll stay out all night long, keep on rolling after morning comes. There's something pulling me, I gotta move on down the line. history, there's a traveling bomb, and it's gonna tear her world apart. 'Cause there just ain't no cure for a restless heart. Well, Monk died out in Reno in a hot rod El Camino, and my daddy disappeared on a boxcar train. You know I love you, girl, it's true, but I got them on highway blue. 'Cause there just ain't no cure for a restless heart. Did we walk to the preacher man, a stack of Bibles in his hand? You looked into my eyes and you knew right from the start. So take my picture and hold on fast. Oh, you got on me won't last. 'Cause there just ain't no cure for a restless heart. Yeah, you can kick and cry and fight, put up with the coffee on all night. I know you're waiting there, but I can hear the highway call. The freight line diesel is blowing by, pour their blood down to my shoes. 'Cause there just ain't no cure for this restless blues. I'm gonna ramble from town to town until they lay me in the muddy ground. 'Cause there just ain't no cure for a restless heart. No, there just ain't no cure for a restless heart. Frankie pulled his bones from his snow-thin bed and drew his curtains to the morning. St. John River like a mirror rolling through Indian town. He hung his nets out on the rusted fence and rubbed his hands to feel the warmth. But when the sun crawled over Bridge Street to Indian Sound, said, I've been fishing hell for 50 years on these rivers near and far. I had a 42-foot long fishing boat before I ever owned a car. And pulling gas per roll like nobody knows, and hauling logs when the season's down. And now I am the only one left around, 'cause I'm a man on the river here in Indian Town. Been blasted by the river wrath, and it's mapped upon my skin. Through the snow and the cold for the gas road to fall from my hand. We traded here with the Malice Kings long before I come around. And time stood still on this eating ground, 'cause I'm a man on the river here in Indian Town. Frankie pulled his bones from his north end bed and drew his curtains to the morning, and hauled his nets down to the river's edge and saw the main streets alive again. Across the river on the Milford side, he saw the May Queen steaming in, howling up alongside the robbers' wharf, the souls of the river's end. He said, "I'll climb the boat as she pulled from shore. We'll on the river and we waved goodbye." And the shipyard hammers, they were echoing all around, for the man on the river here in Indian Town. He said, "I'll climb the boat as she pulled from shore. We'll on the river and we'll wave goodbye." And the shipyard hammers, they were echoing all around, for the man on the river here in Indian Town. One, two, three, four. The day that they laid you down low, the sweet summer sky filled with crows, filling up the blue with my pain, flying off with wages of sin. One hung behind in a tree, black as your death, yelling at me. I couldn't hear a word that the damn preacher said, just a crow crying out, "Jimmy is dead." procession of hard-weathered man, old lovers, enemies, and old friends. Some just can't believe that you're gone, and I whisper you can't right the wrong. Grew up hell, high water and flood, horse liquor and bathing in your own blood, whiskey and pills for the mind. It helps to bury this bootlegging kind. The shovels dig, the story's been read. Crows still crying Jimmy is dead. And I walk alone, then I run, 'cause I'm just a bootlegger's son. And you ain't never seen me around, 'cause my family name's dirty in this town.
One, two, three, four.
Well, the phone broke the silence like the screaming of the sirens. I just sat beside it, took another drag on a cigarette. Swore I'd never smoke again. Then I watched it rain, and I knew that it was you, calling just to prove that you were strong as you could be. You could get along without me anytime. But anyway, I'm just staring through the door screen. Watch the cars come down the pike, their lights against the sky, like a drive-in movie on a country road that I've seen before. It's never like the first time. Blue lights on the dashboard, songs on the radio, and how were you to ever know how much I loved you so you thought that I was only dreaming? And what a surprise it must have been to realize I was one of them, and not a king but just a man, not an angel, hardly a friend, but not someone you could believe in. I'm just staring through the door screen. Watch the cars come down the pike, their lights against the sky, like a drive-in movie on a country road that I've seen before. Never like the first time. out across the rugged hills. The dust blows, the wind wails, sun-bleached skulls and empty shells, broken men with tales to tell, and I would be one of them. And how are we to ever know how far it's gonna go? You fall in love and that's the road. You travel till you can't no more, and then you just turn around again. Now I'm just staring through the door screen, watch the cars come down the pike, their lights against the sky, like a drive-in movie on a country road that I've seen before. It's never like the first time